Yo, what's going on? Your boy Part-Time Q back up in this thing. Now, I've been busy. Life been lifing, work, school, the whole 9 yards. Now, first off, I want to just give a shout out to my dog, King Mike, and my dog, The Hater, because they both kind of inspired this video or, this concept that I've been thinking about. And typically, I don't make the how WWE should book or how I would book type videos. I've never been a fan of fantasy booking, but that's just me. But for the sake of today's video, I'm going to do that. And it's going to be about how WWE should book Jey Uso's Royal Rumble match win. Now, for those of you who are still unhappy with Jey Uso winning, get over it. He won. He's the most over dude in the company, and that's who they wanted to push. I think he deserves it. So now, here's how I think they should have booked it. Now, you got to have Jey Uso speculating who he's going to pick to win or pick to face at WrestleMania. Damn, I'm washed up. I'm stumbling like a mug. So, you have him decide if he's going to pick Gunther, if he's going to pick Cody, whatever. Now, you build it up, and at the end of the day, you have Jey pick Cody. Now, I know people are going to be mad about, oh, why is he going to pick Cody? Why is he going to pick Cody? Let me explain. Let me cook. Let me cook this medium rare steak I'm about to give y'all. So, Cody Rhodes has been involved with the bloodline for the better part of 2 years. He took that belt from Roman Reigns, who happens to be the guy who runs the see, I'm washed up. The guy who's basically the head of the entire bloodline. Now, you have Jey Uso. They cut their little promo like, you know what, Us, I've been rocking with you. We cool. But, however, that title you got there, you took that from my family. Yeah, Roman Reigns wasn't always the best dude. Roman Reigns wasn't always the most solid. But Roman Reigns is still family. And for that belt belonged to my family. So I gotta get you, Us, because you took something from my family. And I can't let that go. But instead of it being Roman taking it back, it's gonna be me. And that's how you build it. Now people are gonna complain, people are gonna whine and bitch and moan. But this makes the most sense storyline wise, because the reason why Cody Rhodes is a champion is because he stuck his nose in bloodline business. And it would make sense for him to lose the belt back to somebody in the bloodline. And right now it's looking clear that The Rock ain't finna take the title so Roman can get it back. It don't look like Roman's gonna be fighting for the title. Just by the looks of things as of now, we know WrestleMania is still 2 months away, so things can change. I'm just going off of what's happening right now. You give that to Jey Uso, and now you have a storyline where Jey Uso can finish his story. I don't want to hear people bitching about why does he get to finish his story. Cody Rhodes got to finish his. Let Jey finish his. And Jey Uso's entire shtick when he was starting to get his push, when he was ascending to become main event Jey Uso, the whole story was, which one are you? We could never differentiate him from Jimmy. Jey Uso was always a tag team guy. When Jey Uso first came to the WWE, he was always with his brother. Whenever Jimmy was hurt or was injured, you wouldn't see Jey neither. You never saw him in singles matches. You hardly saw him in singles matches unless it was on like WWE main event or like one of them jobber shows. He was never prominently featured on Raw or SmackDown in singles competition. And if so, it would always be against another tag guy because the Usos happen to be feuding with a certain team or whatever. So Jey Uso was doing all this shit to prove himself to Roman Reigns, to prove himself to the fans, to prove that, hey, I'm not just a twin. I have a personality too. I'm my own man too. And also, I may make another video on this, but I'm going to just vaguely say it. Jey Uso didn't quit the company. Jey Uso didn't leave. Jey Uso didn't bitch about his position. He didn't cry about getting misused and not getting a push. Jey Uso was always a tag team guy. Sorry about that, my video cut out. But Jey Uso was always a tag guy. And keep in mind this. The Usos were never featured in a WrestleMania card. For like 8 years, bro. They made their main roster debut, maybe about a month or so after WrestleMania 26 back in 2010 with Tamina, and they were just a mediocre tag team. They didn't even win the tag team titles for like 4 years. They won the titles from the New Age Outlaws. They didn't even get to defend it at WrestleMania. They weren't even on a pre-show, nothing. They would have all these tag team matches at WrestleMania, and the Usos were never featured. They had makeshift tag teams on the WrestleMania card before they even put the Usos there. And these guys were the only consistent tag team in the company for all this time. Fuck, the New Day surpassed them in a way. The New Day was a makeshift team, basically. And the New Day were featured at WrestleMania more than the Usos. But they didn't quit. They paid their dues. So everybody who's saying, oh, the reason why they got pushed is because of their family. They got pushed because of Rikishi's their dad. Niggas didn't even know Rikishi was their dad up until like Raw 1000, bro. Like 2.5 years after they made their debut. When fucking Rikishi beat Heath Slater and he danced in the ring with him. That's when niggas really found out like, oh shit, that's his sons. So miss me with the whole family bullshit. They didn't really start getting pushed up until they like turned heel on American Alpha is when they kind of started getting pushed and they were feuding with the New Day. And then after that, they went down the card and they were fucking teaming up with Roman Reigns, getting dog food thrown on them and shit. So they really only got like one like decent push up until the Bloodline shit. Then that's when they really got their mega push. So the Usos were always like undercard guys. Jey Uso had to grind from that. Jey Uso was essentially a tag team jobber. And he had to pay his dues and get himself over. He didn't just quit and leave the company. And he never used his daddy to get himself over. You never hear that nigga say, I'm Rikishi's son. My daddy was part of Too Cool. Or none of that shit, bro. They were always just the Usos. Yeah, Roman is their cousin and all that, but they never really like used that to get themselves over. Like how Cody Rhodes talk about, oh, Dusty's my dad, the American dream. I'm gonna call myself the American nightmare. You know what I mean? Shit, they don't even use the Fatu name, bro. They go by Uso. So Jey Uso being able to finish his story would be a full circle moment because he stayed with the company at the lowest of lows. Niggas done got DUIs and all kind of shit, got suspended, lost their pushes and everything. And they never quit. He never left. And yeah, people are gonna bitch and complain about the whole yeet thing and all that, but bro, he still got over. You're gonna complain about his movesets and him not having good matches. Shinsuke Nakamura didn't have good matches neither. Shinsuke Nakamura stunk up the fucking joint. He won the Royal Rumble. He got a huge push and had a main event match at WrestleMania against AJ Styles because they wanted to bring back the whole New Japan bullshit for you marks. And that match stunk. Everybody shat on that match, right? So miss me with it, bro. Everybody got opportunities. Finn Balor got plenty of opportunities. These motherfuckers only got 3 or 4 moves. But at least Jey Uso's entertaining. At least Jey Uso has a personality. At least he's not bad on the mic. Yeah, he don't cut the best promos, but nonetheless he can cut a promo. nonetheless, he can talk and get his point across. Especially when he was a heel. When they had the whole Uso penitentiary shit. Those promos were actually solid promos. Because at least they had personality to go along with it. So, miss me with it. Like, if you're going to continue to push jobbers and push people that are quote-unquote not ready, why not push Jey Uso? Why not push the motherfucker that got over? That every time he come out to the ring, people are going ape shit. You hear how the crowd is popping for him? And that wasn't forced. Like how Cody Rhodes' push was forced. Jey Uso's push was organic as fuck. Because he was with the company for so long. And he got over on his own. After he left the bloodline, my video keeps stopping, bro. I don't know what the fuck. I need to get a new voice recorder. This shit is trash. But after Jey Uso left the bloodline, bro, people thought he was going to flounder. But no, he ended up doing well. Look at everybody else who left the bloodline. Look at Jimmy Uso, lost. Look at Sami Zayn, lost. Look at Kevin Owens, lost. Everybody that has left the bloodline or has lost any type of affiliation with the bloodline, whether they be with the bloodline or feuding with them, they're fucking lost. Jey Uso still kept his momentum, and he never lost his momentum. And he's still one of the most over guys on the fucking roster. So yes, if you're going to put the belt on Cody Rhodes, if you're going to put the belt on Drew McIntyre, who was getting his ass beat by El Torito and 3MB 10 years ago, why not fucking give Jey Uso a chance? You put the belt on Jinder Mahal when he was one of the biggest jobbers of all time. Why not give it to Jey Uso? And bro, Jey Uso don't even have to have a long-ass title reign. Jey Uso can win that bitch and then lose it the next night after WrestleMania. Bruh, why not? Why not give Uso one? And also, too, he would be the first Fatu of the bloodline of that family to win a title. I know they say the Anoa'i family, but the Fatus are part of that, too, because they married into the family, yada, yada, yada. You know, Rikishi, Tonga Kid, Umaga, they're all Fatus, and they never won the world title. The Anoa'is have. Roman, Yokozuna, they won the title. The Anoa'i side. So he would be the first Fatu to get the big one, which would be fucking dope. And now you can really solidify that family by having a dude who was a tag team guy win the belt. You put the belt on Kofi, whose push was also forced. So why not put it on a guy whose push was organic and who got over organically, who became beloved organically? That's how I think they could have booked Jey Uso's Royal Rumble win. Have him get Cody and have Cody drop the belt to him. And then you can start Cody Rhodes' heel turn. And now you can use him to blame the bloodline for basically his world crashing down. And y'all say, oh, the Homelander Cody. Fuck it. Make him Homelander Cody then. Bottom line is, you have him lose the belt and he just fucking loses his mind. Boom. There. Everybody wins. Y'all all been wanting Cody Rhodes to turn heel. What better way to turn heel than by taking the belt from him? By him losing the belt to Jey fucking Uso. That would be a justified heel turn. Anybody should turn heel if they lose a belt to a nigga that was a tag team guy. To a nigga that say yeet all day. And you can actually fucking make Cody Rhodes interesting again. Because he was always more interesting as a heel. Because Cody Rhodes, to me, he's not a likable guy. He's a fucking douchebag, bro. He just gives douchebag vibes. He would be a perfect heel. Because he's already not likable. He's already like a politician-ass babyface. So making him a heel would be golden. And yeah, I would much rather, if you would put the belt on Cody, I would much rather him be a heel champion than a fucking forced babyface champion. So yeah, that's how I would probably book Jey Uso's Royal Rumble win and him winning the title. Now, I know people are going to shit on this video. I really don't care. I'm just doing it for funsies, y'all. So yeah, matter of fact, that's my new nickname, Washed Up Q. That's going to be it. Washed up Q. That was my video for today. Y'all have fun. Love life. Love yourselves. I'm out this bitch. Peace.